So what you're looking at right here is a LS9 powered 4th gen Camaro and a LS9 powered 5th gen Camaro. Simply because General Motors would never do anything like this. Back in 2010, Hennessy offered the HPE 700 package. Now, the HPE 700 package gave you the LS9 from the C601. See, Hennessy was on demon time back in the days. These folks really took a LS9 from a C601 and put it in a 5th gen Camaro. And here's a close-up shot of that LS9. They also gave you a built transmission to support that power. They also gave you these wheels with the Hennessy center cap. And here's a recent picture of the LS9 5th gen that popped up in somebody's shop right here. This is a LS9 swapped F-body Camaro. Can you imagine the type of damage this car would do on the streets? We talking about a 3,300 pound F-body with an LS9 in it. Catastrophic. Now, the good people over at GMPP put this car together and built it. Now, how did this whole project come about? This was a simple case of, I told you it could be done, and I told y'all we was gonna do it. For years, people have said LS9s cannot go in F-body cars because of the engine placements and the size of the supercharger on the LS9. So as you can see, half of the LS9 is under here. You can see this LS9 is pretty big. I've seen LS8s on F-bodies with modifications. So the engine bay on the F-body is pretty small compared to the Corvette and the Camaros, the G8s and Chevy SSs. They got a lot more room than the F-body cars. So literally, if you go do research on this car, GMPP says right here, a lot of people have said over and over, it was impossible to put an LS9 in a 4th gen because of the height of the supercharger. And then he said, my team took that as a challenge and said, I think we can do that. And just like that, he proved everybody wrong and put the LS9 in the F-body. Now, I'm going to be honest, this looks good because I've seen some F-body cars with LSA blowers and high ram intakes. This right here, they had to get rid of this. They had to cut this and remove a windshield wiper. But he got a whole LS9 under there without having to cut or remove this. So yes, this is a 10 out of 10. This is perfect.